Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Chris and today is a very special occasion. We are gonna celebrate 1000 subscribers here on the channel. So yeah, this is gonna be my super mega ultra thank you appreciation message. So it has been a little bit quiet for the last months around here on the channel and I apologize for that. But yeah, I've been pretty busy working, rehearsing, gigging and writing new music. But during that time there seemed to have been quite the rise of viewership and subscriptions. Here some of the videos, the reviews and demonstrations seem to have gained a bit of traction on YouTube, which is really cool and I appreciate that a lot. Now with the demonstrations, I got a couple of questions in regards to the gear that I've been using. Maybe the synths or the drums or the guitars or the amps. And being kind of a gear YouTuber, and I'm guessing you being part of the guitar gear YouTube crowd, I thought, yeah, this might be a cool little thing for the 1000 subscribers special to just talk a bit about what have I been using to create these demonstration videos. What did I use to record the guitars, what amps did I use, what plugins did I use, and ultimately what did I mix them with, what plugins are in my arsenal and all that stuff. Also at the end of the video I'm gonna have a little announcement. If you're a fan of the melodic death metal kind of scene, if you like early Children of Bodom, I think this will be right up your alley, and yeah, stay tuned for that. Right, without further ado, here's the little rig rundown or home studio tour. Enjoy! Right, let's start with guitars real quick. You've obviously seen already demos and reviews of the R24 FRH and the Alexi 600. Wonderful guitars, but over here are some guitars that have not seen a review or a demo yet. So yeah, let me know which one of those you would like to see in a video. This is an Ibanez Prestige Invisible Shadow 2127Z, I think. PRS SE Paul Eleanor. I love Cradle of Filth. This one has been my main guitar for a couple of years during my solo project. Then Wolfgang Special. This is the latest addition to the arsenal in Sonic Boom, I think. And LTD Deluxe H1001. So yeah, let me know which one of these you would like to see in a video. So starting with amps, yeah, the 5150 Stealth. I reviewed this a couple of months ago with a long video, and the things that I say in it pretty much still stand. So if you're interested in that amp, go check that out. It's a wonderful amplifier. And the 5150 sound has pretty much been my go-to sound for years now. I've always, whenever it's a plugin or like the Helix or whatever, I always use a 5150 setting, and buying this was pretty much, oh yeah, finally there's the sound. So I got this pretty at the end of last year, and the first demo you could hear it in was the Alexi Drop C one. Those were pretty much the settings, and the rest came from, it was even the blue channel. I tend to not use the red channel. I don't know, I think the blue one's just better. But yeah, those were pretty much these settings. I boosted it with, I think it was a Spark Booster, TC Electronics Spark Booster, and that was that. I go out of this then into the Captor X by Two Notes. This is the 16 ohm version, and right next to it is a age-old DI box that I bought first when I was a keyboarder in a melodic death metal band. You can see it doesn't even have the battery latch anymore. So yeah, this thing has been well loved. It's an LD Systems one. I'm not even sure. What does it say? LDI 02 or something like that? I'm not sure. But yes, Captor X, 16 ohms, and EVH 5150 Stealth. And that's a Victory 2x12, by the way. I use this live. I want to record in the future a bit more through it, but yeah, in the apartment it's not really easy to turn up an amp even with the load box. But yeah, it has vintage 30s in them. I love the sound. It's the Jack 2x12. So if I don't use the actual 5150, I opt for the Nolly X plugin. This has been pretty much my go-to guitar plugin for, I don't know, forever. I got the original Nolly version and then got the, so that was very kind of them from Neural USP, the Nolly X upgrade. I think for the old 8-string demos with the RGD MS8, I used the Nameless plugin. This has also been upgraded to Nameless Suite X now, I think it is called. So yeah, these two are my favorite, but the Nolly X is like my favorite guitar plugin. I don't need anything else. Over here we have a bunch of pedals that I sometimes use for recording these demos, but not really. They are more my live arsenal when I play session shows or like cover gigs or whatever to make a bit of money. The Spark Booster was used before on a demo to kick the butt of the 5150. But other than that, the Strymons sometimes I use as outboard effects. They sound lovely, and all that other stuff. If you want to see a review of any of that, just let me know. It's all really good. It's all really utility stuff. There's nothing too weird in here, I'd say. No, like, I don't know, ring mods or like weird ass pitch shifters or I don't know. But yeah, good stuff. Some of it has been really like kicked about and has a lot of battle scars. So I love a good pedal collection, and yeah, this will probably grow even more over the years. Alright, if you're a bass player, this one's probably gonna excite you. This is a Sandberg California, like a proper one that I use for recording bass. And it is a freaking wonderful instrument. Like, this is as good as bass guitars get. And I got this from a good friend of mine who's a professional bass player, and he didn't use it anymore. And he gave it, well, he didn't give it to me just like that. I had to buy it off of him. But yeah, I got a very good deal on this. And there's nothing like, yeah, this is like top-notch quality. I think it's all handmade in Germany. I'm not sure, but I guess so. These are super expensive, have wonderful dark glass electronics in them. Like, you can make this sound like whatever you want. And this is what it gets recorded through. This is a dark glass Microtubes X Ultra. Yeah, have been using this live and in the studio for a couple of years now. I always have it in the blue mode, so the single band mode. Compression always halfway up, and the rest is just, I don't know, wherever what I need it for. Wonderful bass preamp, like the only one you'll ever need if you're, yeah, want to get something that's really, really good and reliable. Alright, so this one I got asked a couple of times about. This is a Roland JV2080 rack synthesizer, and this is pretty much what Bodum used on their first 3 albums. It has all the sounds, like it literally has the downfall sound on there, unedited and everything. The orchestra hits that we all know and love, it's all on there. And I got this for, I don't know, 150 on eBay. So yeah, you can get these things. Nobody really wants to use them anymore. I think they sound great, and they actually don't need a lot of processing at all. Like, Roland knew what they were doing when they created this, so this is great. Also, while we're here, this is my main recording audio interface down here. This is the Focusrite 18i20, second generation. Got that one refurbished a couple of years ago. It's been great. Yeah, preamps aren't the best, but still, I mean, if you can't really record with this a good signal, then yeah, it's not really because of the interface. They are great. They work really, really well. And up here is my only preamp that I have. It's a Warm Audio WTA273. There we go. It's a Neve clone. And yeah, it's a stereo preamp, but I actually use it as 2 mono preamps, really. The left side always I have right in front of me here, like a cable goes out, and I have a mic directly at my PC. And the right channel goes out to my cupboard, where I have another microphone when I want to record vocals and all that. If I'm not recording real drums, and for the demos, unfortunately, I never have, although I love recording live drums, I opt for Get Good Drums, of course, and I do have a couple of OKWs and like full libraries, but P4 and OKW Metal are pretty much the ones that I use all the time. I like these two the best. I mean, all the One Kid Wonders and all the GGD stuff is like amazing edit sound. Like, it sounds great. But these two I like the most. Ease of use, and just it's enough variety for me to build something. Yeah, I even use the samples that came with this for like drum augmentation. Should I want to sample replace or sample augment properly recorded drums? Yeah, all right. I hope you enjoyed that little tour now, the last couple of minutes. If you have any questions about any of the gear that you just saw, let me know in the comments. I will gladly answer all your questions. If you want to see a full review on whatever or a demonstration, just let me know, and yeah, I'd be happy to get to it. And now onwards to the little announcement that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Like I said, I started to write new music, and this pretty much started because of the demonstration videos that we just talked about. I got a lot of wonderful comments both on Facebook and on YouTube in regards to these demonstrations and how they sound a lot like Children of Bodom, Paranon, all these bands. So since I'm a songwriter at heart, I thought, all right, I wanted to do this melodic death metal EP anyway. I've spoken about it in past videos, mentioned it just here and there, and thought, well, maybe it's finally time to get to work and do this. So yes, I sat down and I started to write full songs again. I mean, doing these little demos is cool, like 1.5 minute songs or snippets, that's fun, but still to create an entire arrangement and to think about where goes what and just, yeah, kind of a dramatic curve, that's a lot of fun. And I'm a songwriter by heart, so I thought, okay, let's do this. Let's record this or start writing on this melodic death metal EP that I always wanted to do. And with that being said, I would like to announce my new project or new band, the Pine Tree Tapes, which is an old school melodic death metal band. So if you're into early Children of Bodom, early Kalmar, Imperanon, Norther, shreddy, almost black metal inspired kind of melodic death metal, then I think this will be your thing. And I wanted to show you the first little snippet of the first single, which is called These Woods Are Haunted, right now. So I hope you enjoyed this little snippet right now. The full song will drop in a couple of days from now. Once it's online, I will link it in the description and right here and there and like in all the info cards and all that. I'm waiting on confirmation that it is also available on all the streaming services, and it's going to be available on Bandcamp as well. I thought about publishing tabs for it because I was asked for tabs for the demonstration videos, so I thought, I'm guessing most melodic death metal fans are also guitar and bass players and keyboard players, so yeah, this might be a cool thing. So yes, let me know if you enjoyed this snippet, if you're looking forward to the full single. I know I am. There's gonna be a full EP in the future. I'm working on this right now, and then I'm gonna make this a full band, you know, with like with like actual real members. I just kind of want to see where this goes, so I'm excited for it. The Pine Tree Tapes and the first single, These Woods Are Haunted, in a couple of days from now, so check that out and let me know what you think. All right, and that was pretty much the 1K subscriber special. Thank you so much again for your time, for your comments, for your viewership. I appreciate it a lot, and I would say there's gonna be a lot more content in the future on here. Let me know what you want to hear about. Let me know what you thought of this snippet. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the future. Maybe on here, maybe on tour, who knows. Yes, I'm gonna work a lot on this channel and on the new band, and I think it's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to just shred my ass off. I've been Chris, and that's that.